Hey guys, welcome back. So we refilmed this look from yesterday. I filmed a slightly different version of this look yesterday, and when I went to I put the stamps on right after I did the eyeshadow, and then later when I set my face, they bled all over the place, and I hated that. So I was like, let's just scrap that footage, start over, and we've ended up with this today. And I gotta say, I like this one better. It's a lot less intense. Pretty much the only thing absolutely ridiculous about this look is the fact that I have the Taurus logo stamped on my eyes. And for that, I just used the Milk Makeup tattoo stamp. And obviously the Taurus logo, I think they have a bunch of these, probably like all the zodiacs probably, but I've had this for a year and didn't get to use it last year during Taurus season, so I figured I would use it now. But if you guys want to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. Alright, so I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna take my biotin gummies, do a little dance, and we're gonna get started. I'm throwing on a little bit of lip balm, and then we're gonna go straight into brows. For this, I'm using my ColourPop brow pencil to shape them up. I do shave off the tails of my brows so that I can play around with my arch a little bit. So if you're wondering why they look crazy, that would be why. Alright, so to fill in my brows with powder, I'm going to use the Tartelette and Bloom palette and the shade Activist for this. I've been using this palette for years to fill in my brows. I have naturally really dark brows, and honestly, I'm missing half the palette anyway, so I might as well get some use out of what I have left. Okay, so taking my Dose of Colors concealer and a flat shader brush, I'm just going to go ahead and carve out my brows, clean them up. Like I said, I shaved them, so they do have a little bit of hairy, like, just regrowth coming in, so I like to clean that up with the concealer. And then we're going to use the power of editing to go from one brow to two brows. So then using my concealer again, we're just going to prime our lids because we are moving into eyeshadow. For this look, I'm using the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe palette. It just has a lot of really good like warm tone and reddish browns for this, and I was kind of trying to go for like an earthy brown look. It ended up being a little red toned, but hey, what can you do? So starting with the shade Silk Cream, I laid this down as my transition color. It's pretty nude on me, but it did help blend the colors out going forward really nicely. After that, we're going in with the shade Pukey, terrible name, but really good color, and we're putting that into our crease just for a little bit of smokiness. Next, I used a combo of Roxanne and Hunts to give it a little bit more warmth. Originally, I wanted to make this just a really earth tone look, like I said, but I can't stay away from those red tones. But to be fair, terracotta is an earth tone, so I really kind of win here. And then with a clean fluffy brush, we're just going to go in, blend everything, make sure those colors don't have any harsh lines in between them, make them soft, blow them out, all that jazz. I do a lot of packing color on, blending color out, over and over again until I get the intensity that I like. So just play with it, go until you're happy with what you come up with. There's no wrong way to do any of these looks that I ever do for you guys. And of course, I'm cutting my crease for this look. So back in with my concealer, yet again, I'm just going to dot this onto my eyelid, look straight up, and that is where my marker for where I start my line is. It just makes it really easy to cut the crease, so I know where I'm placing everything. Once I've blended that out, I'm going to set it with a shimmer shade, and to be completely honest, I don't remember anymore exactly what shade I used. I'm pretty sure it was Beam, but I can't be 100%. Any light, kind of like cream white shimmery shade will work for this look. Once that shimmer shade is on, we're just going to blend it back out again with Hunts and Roxanne, just to make sure, again, everything's seamless, smooth, doesn't have any harsh lines. I like cut creases, but I still want everything to be smooth and blended and kind of soft. Moving on to lashes, I don't usually use a lash primer, but this is the Lancome Sills Booster Lash Primer. I'm not really sure if it makes a difference in my lashes because I do typically just put false lashes on anyway, so I've never seen a difference, but I'm also covering them up, so it doesn't really matter. I forget which mascara I used, but it will be in the description box for you guys. And then don't ever feel bad, guys, if you see me talking to myself, but I'm doing a voiceover. You're not missing anything. I'm really just making commentary on the TV show. The originals has got to me in a way I didn't know it still could. After lashes, we're just going to move right on to the base, which doesn't really change video to video, so I'm just going to let you guys sit back, watch, and relax. What's up? 4?
Oh, what did I name it?
I don't know.
Happy 4. Again.
Worst part is I thought I stopped it. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. So much better than the original video that I filmed yesterday, but we're not going to talk about yesterday. Today's a new day. It is still Taurus season and we are here for it. So got our little Taurus stamp there for everyone to see and know that the pride is real. But that is all I have for you guys for today. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that jazz, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.